Garoppolo now, first down throw. And Selleck here, left side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's a throw, right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo looks to throw. Coleman has it here, right side. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down. Garoppolo on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Garoppolo again. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Garoppolo on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. This is Jerick McKinnon, who missed the entire 2018 campaign. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
21.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Gets this one left side to Pettis. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First down, Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The young buck finding the veteran there. There is 14 years separating Kyler Murray and Larry Fitzgerald. Murray turning 22 back on August 7th. And on August 31st, Larry Fitzgerald turned 36. But these two guys like each other, and it shows on the field. Now a first down throw, complete downfield. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. William Hayes, the pride of Winston-Salem State, coming in to drop him.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
58 for Mike. Not today, you are. Not today.
Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again. Brooks Reed in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. After the sack, they'll come up now, third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Over the middle to Kittle. Complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for fourth down. On is the rookie fourth-rounder Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. On second down, here's Murray. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An excellent gain, 35 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! 11.
Switch.
Hey, zoom. 12, fellas, here we go. Block.
2nd down, McKinnon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Go.
On 2nd and a couple. Garoppolo. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Brooks Reed picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
21. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Garoppolo now. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Here we go.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
21. 12.
Hey, alert 3.
Hey, alert.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
Here we go.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Play action. Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Thompson, the rookie from Bama. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, the Cardinals last year, of course, struggled 3-13, but 2 of their 3 wins came against these 49ers. In fact, the Cardinals have beaten the Niners 8 consecutive times. Last time San Fran beat Arizona was 2014. And remember, these are clubs that meet twice a year. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the...
That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. To throw, it's Garoppolo. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
5.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Brooks Reed getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Now Garoppolo got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Push him back.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
56 to mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Here's Murray from midfield. It's caught inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st down, Arizona.
On the ready. 54, right there. 54, Mike. I got one.
Murray now on 1st down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The 22-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30. To the 33-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spending...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Second and 10.
Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
Goodwin able to haul it in. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Hey, let's get this, get this.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. Second and goal from inside the 5.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
21.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike.
Bravo.
Get that quarterback.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
11.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
Garoppolo now on third and goal. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gold with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And an alley to run. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
On second down, it's Coleman. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the two-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes it. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Hassan Reddick in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and now it's second down.
Here we go. 6 yards. 54. Right, 54. Yeah. 54. 54 is mine. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Go.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. He's going to fire this thing deep right, and that's caught inside the 30. They give him a gain of 38.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way, just reached up and pulled it in, had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Murray. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field. Yeah,
just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Jam. Check 9. Slam.
65.
On second down now, McKinnon. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
I got you.
Take it.
11.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage,
Here we go.
no yardage would be found.
58, Mike. Here we go.
13. Hey. High 7.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo, left side, caught by Matthews. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Recon, 132 fighter. Flag.
Tighten up.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put...
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
It got his man complete. Past the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 75 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. Garoppolo looks to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Here we go.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Here we go.
As far as tight ends go, this guy more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he hits his man, Matthews. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. A slot receiver.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers get a score closer. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They go to Johnson again. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A lot of people felt Johnson was a little misused during what was a disappointing 2018. 940 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Great for most, but not the season Johnson was hoping for. And he said this offseason, there are a lot of good running backs in the NFL, but I'm the best. And now he's trying to prove it, hoping to get back to the production that sent him to the Pro Bowl in 2016. That would certainly help his rookie quarterback.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now on 2nd and 16, Murray. Now he'll let this one go deep. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll get 34 yards there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Looking to throw. Johnson sliding out of the pocket. Throwing right, and that's complete. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
That's our ball, baby. That's our ball.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. Garoppolo to throw. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a... Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Defense wins championships, baby.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Murray to throw. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Cardinals capitalize on the fumble as they turn it into 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage.
Here we go.
The Niners on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
Two.
Switch up. Check 3.
21. Here we go. Stand.
Set.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. One play has them up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Hassan Reddick racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And the pressure gets to him again. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. Oh, he's got a little daylight. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cards, they keep pace in the playoff race.